It's another WIP It Wednesday. How is everyone today? I am Claudia, in case you're new here. If you're not new here, well, welcome back. Welcome to the Wee Garden Homestead. So I actually have WIPs this week for my WIP It Wednesday. So we talked about a couple things that I finished last week, and then we also talked about a couple things that I was going to start. And I had 3, and I might have 3 to start this week too. I know I've got at least 1, and I might go dig around and see what else I can find. But I have 2 that are actually whippets this week. So I got going on this this dog donation quilt, and the top is finished. And I pieced a back also. So there's the back. And I haven't quilted it yet because I'm considering if I have a big enough piece of red left, and y'all tell me what you think of this. I'm thinking, because this is off center, so one corner is going to be big. Anyway, on one of the bottom corners, I'm thinking about appliquing a paw print, just like in the corner here on the back. I don't know. What do y'all think? I mean, it's pretty simple. It should be pretty easy. I'll just use my iron-on fusible webbing. I'll iron it on there. I'll stitch around it and it'll be done. I mean, it shouldn't take me very long, but that's why I haven't finished this one yet, because I'm really thinking about doing that. I'm going to bind it probably in the red. I know that'd be red on red, but that's all I have left to bind it on. So I'm really going to be using up that red really soon. Okay, then the other one, because I had 3 choices last week to start with, and I told you I didn't know which order I was going to be doing, but I decided that I am obsessed with the sawtooth stars. Obsessed. Obsessed. I was just going to cut them out while I was working on that. And I did cut them out while I was working on that. And then I was like, well, I'll just sew a couple little pieces together. Well, I'll just sew a couple more pieces together. Well, you know, I really need to get going on that sunflower quilt because it's a birthday gift and it's time sensitive. And all my blocks are put together for this. There are 30 sawtooth star blocks here. 30. So the next thing I have to do is, and these were all primarily blue, or you know, there were a couple of them that had little hits of yellow in them, like this one. But they are all put together. They are pressed. They are trimmed. I starched them, and they are ready for the next step. The next step is for me to cut 8.5 inch, 8.5 by 2.5 inch strips to go in between here. And then I'll start and get those on, and then I'll start putting them together. So this is definitely in progress. Then, give me one moment and I'll be right back. Right, this one is not in progress, but it will be this week because I've got to get going on it, the sunflower quilt. So I have a feeling this one is going to take me a while because A, it's queen size and it's a intricate pattern, I think, that I've never done before. So I said last week that I was going to do Irish chain. That I was going to do an Irish chain. I'm not doing an Irish chain. I'm doing a double Irish chain. Double, because, you know, trying a single for the first time isn't enough. I have to go with the double. So these are going to be the background, and they're going to be mixed up. The black is going to be the little triangles, the little squares that go diagonal all over it. And that's going to be, I'm going to get this started this week because it has to be done. I'm probably muting myself out. It has to be done by the beginning of August. I don't know if she's having a party or she's having dinner or whatever. I don't know. I asked her mom Friday, and she said she didn't know what the plan was. So, Ari, it's okay. You can go in there. It's getting ready to rain outside. It's rumbling, and I have a very large dog trying to hide in my very cluttered closet. So it is what it is. So this week, for sure, you hold me to this. If I don't post about this on my WIP It next week, you let me know, okay? You say, hey, Claudia, what about the sunflowers? Okay? Because I know one of you last week posted that you couldn't wait to see the sunflowers. So then there's one more, and I'll be right back. Okay, then I have a baby quilt I have to do. It's for a baby boy. So I have, and I know you've seen this before in my haul when I got it, but I have, let's turn it right side up. I have this dinosaur fabric that I got in my Joann's haul, and I have 2 yards of this, so really I could do 2 baby quilts. I'm only doing 1 right now. And then I have this blue, this crackled blue that kind of looks like dinosaur skin that goes with that. And then I have this pretty green, and I don't know what this pattern is, but it looks like burlap, like green burlap. So those are going to go together. I know I have at least 2 yards of this. This feels like 2 yards. This feels like it might be a little less, but I know it's at least a yard because I bought what was left on the bolt. So these are going to go together into a baby quilt, and I decided what pattern I'm going to do. So I'm going to do from Quick as a Wink 3-yard quilts. I am doing Pinwheel Party. So let me get the bigger picture. So Pinwheel Party. The inside blocks here are going to be the dinosaurs, and then the outside blocks are going to be either the blue or the green, and then the pinwheels are going to be the blue or the green, and then the other, whatever the blue and green is that matches. And then the border will be the dinosaurs. This is going to finish at 41 by 59, and I think that would be a nice big sized baby quilt. The baby's due in September. I can't remember September what. I want to say around the 20th, but I can't remember for sure. And I don't have any information on a shower yet. I would be willing to bet it'd be probably the end of August or the beginning of September. I probably won't be invited. I don't actually know the mom-to-be. I know the mom-to-be's dad. I work with him. So I don't know that I'll be invited, but I do want it finished in time to be at the shower when she opens the rest of her gifts. So that's going to be on my list. I'm going to get started on the sunflowers, and it seems like it's a lot. And if I start feeling overwhelmed, I might switch over to something quick and easy and then go back to the sunflowers. I like to do that. That's part of the reason I like to do like the scrap quilts that I can just work on for a while and then put them away and then work on something big and then go back to them. It's just the way I work. My mind likes to have 14 things going at once. So that's what I've got for WIP It Wednesday. Let me know what you think. Please, I love to get your opinions. So let me know what you think about the back of this dog quilt, about putting a big paw print like on one of the corners. I mean, it wouldn't matter. I said the bottom corner, but really the print is not directional. So one of the corners. So basically, you know, kind of like that with just, probably I can find one on here if I look. Something like this right here, that right there. If I have enough of either the red or the blue, if I have enough in one of the corners. I guess I could do it with white too, but then the blue would show through. So anyway, let me know what you think. Thanks so much for joining me. I should have a quilt reveal out on Friday. Yeah, I should have a quilt reveal out on Friday. And then maybe by Monday, I'll have something from the garden, a little garden update or something like that. Thanks so much for joining me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave me a comment. I love it when I get comments. It just makes my day. And keep quilting. Thanks so much for joining me.